Training your hair makes it grow faster.
Greasing your scalp guarantees inches.
Rice water will give you Rapunzel hair overnight.
Sound familiar? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Got a frog in my throat. I am Danielle, your level up partner in crime, and this is Relentless Beauty, because we are in relentless pursuit of self-improvement. That's my baby over there, okay? So excuse her. No, I got a few new subscribers, so I had to say my full tagline. Now, in today's video, we're gonna be busting some of the biggest hair growth myths there are. Some of them shocked me too, okay? Let's see if y'all can guess which one I actually believed still, until I actually did a deep dive for this video. Let's just dive right in. So there's this idea that cutting your hair, cutting your ends magically stimulates your hair to grow more quickly from the scalp. The truth is, hair growth happens at the root. So trimming doesn't send signals to your hair follicles. You can think of it this way, like in order for something to send a signal, that means there's nerve endings and things involved, which means it's living tissue. And if your hair was alive, you'd have to be put to sleep just to get a haircut. So we know that's not the reality. There are no signals being sent. What does trimming actually do? It removes your split ends so they don't keep traveling up your hair shaft, which makes your hair thinner and weaker and more prone to breakage. That means your hair looks healthier, it looks thicker. So think of trimming like maintenance on a car. It's not gonna make your car go faster, but it will help stop problems before they spread. So, the takeaway, trims don't grow hair, but they can stop breakage, which helps you see your true growth. Y'all like my little hairstyle? Y'all know how I told y'all about my nape. We're trying to work it out. We're embracing the damage, okay? What people believe. Applying heavy oils or grease directly to the scalp will feed the follicles and boost growth. The truth is, follicles get nutrients from inside the body through the blood supply, not from oils sitting on top of the scalp. Grease or heavy petroleum-based products can actually clog pores, making it harder for your scalp to stay balanced. Healthy growth thrives on three things: a clean scalp, good circulation, that's why scalp massages are really important, and a balanced diet. Now, I will say, skin is our largest organ, so using the right light oils that are nutrient dense, like jojoba, can help moisturize our hair and our scalp and help combat with dryness. But think of them as a support system, not a growth fertilizer. What's the takeaway? Your scalp isn't a potted plant, okay? Oils don't feed it. Nutrition and circulation does. What people believe. Fermented rice water makes people's hair grow super fast. The truth is, rice water contains amino acids and a starch called inositol, which can strengthen hair strands and reduce friction and breakage. Now, I can attest to that. If y'all remember in my last video, I asked y'all, could y'all tell, like in the front of my hair? I could definitely tell after I did the rice water that my front of my hair, that's always, no matter what I do, it's like extra dry and crunchy, but that rice water softened it and just, it made it feel so much better. Like whatever that crunchiness was, the rice water took care of it. So I can definitely attest to the reducing friction part. And so because of this, this can help with length retention, keeping your hair healthy long enough for you to actually see your true growth rate. But it is not a growth accelerator. And overuse can actually cause damage. It can cause dryness, it can cause protein overload in some hair types. So it's a good idea to use rice water once a week or every other week to see how your hair reacts, which is what I'm doing. Like this will be 2 weeks for me. because I haven't washed my hair this week. And always follow up with some sort of moisturizing conditioner or some sort of moisturizing step after a rice water treatment. So what's our takeaway? Rice water helps your hair hold on to length, but it won't turn you into Rapunzel overnight. What people believe: braids, wigs, twists equals automatic inches when you take them out. The truth is, protective styles help reduce manipulation and protect your ends from breakage. That gives your hair a chance to retain length and growth. But if braids are too tight, if your wig is rubbing your edges, or if styles are left in too long without care, or just left in too long, period, you can get thinning, shedding, breakage, all of that. And word to the wise, wigs need to be washed. I know I'm guilty of not washing them, but wigs do need to be washed regularly. Sew-ins need to be shampooed. Box braids need to be washed. Like, you don't just leave these styles in your hair for weeks and not shampoo and deep condition your hair, okay? Thank Medea getting a weave, wash, condition, and perm. And I want to say this word to the wise: if you need help with a takedown, get help, okay? Because I know, like, you get fatigued at some point taking styles out, and you can't tell whether that's hair or whether that's thread from the sew-in. You can't tell whether you're about to cut into your hair when you're trying to take out box braids. Like, ask for help. Like, don't be that girl. We're trying to be that girl, not that girl. Think of protective styles as low manipulation, not set it and forget it. Okay, y'all remember them commercials? I don't even remember what that product was, but that's not what protective styles are. Keep your scalp clean, keep your hair moisturized under styles, and don't neglect your take time. Another word to the wise: take your time, okay, when it comes down to taking out styles, or even if it's been a while, say you've been wearing your afro and it's been looking real cute, but now it's time to sit down and detangle. Take your time. Get your snacks, get your nice little cold beverage, pop in a movie, and then just sit there and take your time and be gentle, okay? Don't lose your progress, okay? Don't give yourself a setback, okay? Because it seems like they just guaranteed. So, what's our takeaway? Protective styles protect length, but only if you protect your hair underneath. What people believe: applying castor oil, rosemary oil, or any miracle oil will literally make hair sprout faster. The truth is, oils do not change your hair growth rate. That's determined mostly by genetics and health. Okay, I got to go on a mini rant, because one comment you are going to come across on your hair journey, if you start watching like a lot of videos on hair care tips and all of that, you're gonna find somebody in the comments talking about hair is genetics, it's genetics, it's genetics, it's genetics. Okay, how many of us grew up in families where we're eating healthy, we're exercising, we're drinking our water, and doing all of the things? Not many of us. So we don't actually know what our genetics can do because we haven't been feeding our bodies what it needs, okay? Like, you would be surprised, like, when you really start down a path of health and wellness and taking care of yourself, you'll realize that what you thought was normal and what you thought was feeling good was actually feeling terrible. And you didn't know what your body could do. You didn't know what feeling good actually felt like. Like, the human body is remarkable, and you will be surprised at just how fast of a turnaround you'll get, and your body will just start doing things. It's like, yes, I've been waiting for this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then it's like, where all this hair come from? Why is my skin looking like this? Oh, my sleep is so much better. I got so much energy. I don't have that brain fog anymore. Like, okay, yes, genetics play a major part, but at the end of the day, most of us have not seen our body's full potential because we are not treating our bodies that well. I just had to say that because it pisses me off every time I see that, and it's like, it's somebody just trying to just throw salt onto a situation. And it's like, you're just trying to rain on somebody's parade. Like, we get that. We know it's genetics. We know genetics plays a part in it. It's a guideline at that. It's not even completely set in stone. Some things are, but a lot of things, things that we wouldn't even think aren't set in stone, actually aren't set in stone. And if you live a certain lifestyle, you can avoid certain diseases, and you can have hair all down your back while nobody else in your family does, because nobody else in your family is doing what they need to do for their body to see that, hey, this is actually in our bloodline to have. I mean, how many of us were told growing up, your grandmama, your great-grandmama had hair all down her back? Like, it's in our DNA. We just have to take care of ourselves. Okay, I'm off my soapbox now. Let's get back to our regularly scheduled program. What oils can do: reduce dryness and breakage, improve scalp health when massaged in, and strengthen strands so you can keep more of what you grow. Some studies even suggest that oils like rosemary or peppermint oil does help increase circulation, but results vary by individual, and the results are not overnight. Use oils as a support system, not a shortcut. And if you want to try a scalp massage, this is how I do mine. A few drops of oil to the scalp, and then I just massage with the pads of my fingers for a few minutes. You can also get one of those little massager things. I'll insert a clip or insert a picture so you know what I'm talking about. You can also use that. So the takeaway: oils help keep hair healthy and strong, but they don't change DNA, and they don't have a speed dial to your hair follicles. So those are some of the biggest hair growth myths busted, okay? What did y'all believe? Did y'all believe in any of these myths? I believed in the grease thing, okay? Now, for me, and you gotta know your hair, my hair and my scalp is very dry, okay? So I can get away with using grease maybe more than other people, and I do grease my scalp from time to time, and I definitely put grease on my hair. And I've told y'all on this channel repeatedly that I noticed the change in my hair when I do the LCO method and I use grease instead of oil. That helps my hair because my hair waxes on the dry side, and so does my scalp. So for me, a little light grease once a week on my scalp doesn't hurt me, but figure out what works for you. So just to recap: trims keep hair healthy, grease doesn't grow hair, rice water helps with length retention, but it's not magic. Protective styles work, but only if you take care of your hair underneath. And oils, great for strength, not so much a hair growth booster. So that is it, y'all. Thank you so much for watching the video. I hope Little Miss Mama wasn't too loud in the background for y'all. I will see you on the next video. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye.